So in honor of Nurses Week, I decided to put together a list of my least favorite things in nursing or healthcare. Hi guys, welcome back to the Mama Nurse channel where we discuss everything nursing, motherhood, and lifestyle. I'm Vanessa. Please subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. So I want you to go ahead and drop down below what's your least favorite thing about being a nurse, working in healthcare, or in nursing in general. This list is in no particular order. I just kind of compiled some things over a few weeks, and this is what I came up with. One of my least favorite things about being a nurse are the long hour shifts. If you think about it, it's literally half your day. Now, I say it's half your day if you're working in the hospital settings. For the most part, you're working 12-hour shifts. If you're working in nursing homes or doctor's offices, then you may have 6 to 8 hour shifts, but then you're working about 5 days a week. The 12-hour shifts in the hospital setting, which is the setting that I work in, is a 12-hour shift 3 to 4 times a week. That's how you get your 80 hours, or technically 36 hours per week, for a total of 72 hours in a 2-week period. Now, don't get me wrong, we stay busy enough to where those 12-hour shifts go by very quickly, but still, when you think about it, sometimes you have those very long, drawn-out 12-hour shifts, especially working nights. Sometimes it can make for a long night. Another one of my least favorite things about working in healthcare is that you are required to work holidays. Every year you're going to go through the rotation of working a specific holiday. It depends on where you're working to determine how many holiday shifts you need to work. We typically have to work 3 holiday shifts at my facility, and it rotates from year to year. Sometimes they'll allow you to kind of rank your holidays to figure out when you would want to work. Other times they kind of figure it out for you or schedule it for you. I'm going to leave it up in the cards. I don't remember which side it is, but I'm going to leave my working holiday shifts as a nurse video, so you can go check it out if you're a newer nurse just coming on, so you can kind of figure out what to expect when it comes to working those holiday shifts. Please keep in mind, when it comes to working as a nurse and working holiday shifts, it is a requirement. A lot of facilities will either write you up, fire you, or do some type of suspension or require you to work the next major holiday if you do call out for a holiday shift. So don't think that they'll make it easy and just let it slide by. You will have some repercussions for calling off on a holiday shift. Another thing that I do not like about working in healthcare are the cliques. No matter where you go, cliques are going to be formed. I've spoken in multiple videos about being an introvert and being an introvert nurse. So I like to stick to myself. So sometimes the cliques kind of get annoying, in all honesty, but it happens. It's healthcare. You learn to deal with it. And as an introvert, I just stick to myself and make sure I'm taking care of my patients. And last but not least, the politics in healthcare. When I say politics, I mean when it comes to, for example, staffing ratios. They look at numbers sometimes rather than the actual acuity and the safety of taking care of those patients. Working in a trauma surgical ICU unit, sometimes we can have up to 3 patients. Now, mind you, sometimes these patients have med-surg transfer orders, so you're not doing those every 2-hour assessments and things like that. They get kind of spaced out to the Q4-hour frequency. But when you have 3 ICU type patients, it's very busy. It's nonstop on your feet, giving meds, doing turns, etc. So it can be a lot. And so when it comes to management, doing staffing and things like that, sometimes those things aren't taken into consideration, and they look at the numbers rather than what you're actually doing on the floor. So that part of it I do not like, but at the end of the day, healthcare is a business, so they staff it as such. So being a nurse of over 7 years, or coming up to 7 years. I absolutely love my job. These are just a few of the things that sometimes make for a long day, or just things that I just don't enjoy in healthcare. But at the end of the day, I love being a nurse. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. And I'm thankful that I am able to be in this position. But I did want to share with you guys some of my least favorite things about being a nurse or working in healthcare. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, stay safe, be well, and live life.